Welcome to the broadcast of world news on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Super Cap, safe, convenient and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State. Unlock seamless 247 financial transaction, easy loans and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Markets. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 247 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. SuperSoft. Unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking product and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 247. Ascend to the future. Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 247. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of world news on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Some TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Some TV.
Super Cap, safe, convenient and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Taraba. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to a historic day on Some TV. Today, we're not just launching a new studio, we are launching a new era of entertainment, news, and current affairs. As the saying goes, the show must go on. And we are taking that to a whole new level with our state-of-the-art digital studios right here in Jalingo, Taraba State. We are breaking news and breaking ground with this new facility. And we're honored to share it with you, our valued viewers. After all, the future is now. And we are proud to be at the forefront of it. Because throughout the day, we'll be taking you on a tour of our new facilities, introducing you to our team, and sharing some exciting new programs and initiatives that we have lined up for you. So stay tuned and join us as we celebrate this momentous occasion. And we are live from our brand new digital studios in Jalingo. We can't wait to share it all with you. It's going to be a wild ride. So buckle up and let's get this show on the road. And with me this morning on the show is no other person but my partner in this morning show business, and the person of Mr. Daniel Kukwe, the Director of News and Current Affairs on Some TV. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How was your night?
Fine. Yeah. Well, I think all through the night I was thinking about the launching, the grand launching of these great studios of Some TV.
Yeah, it's a great day that has given us lots of hopes, and we're looking at the situation where this will launch Taraba State into the paradigm where new level of entertainment, new level of information dissemination, and new level of doing things as a press house. So that's the way it is. In a short while, any moment from now, the new multimedia digital studio will be unveiled, and we'll take it up from there and see how we're taking Taraba State, this part of the world, to another level of broadcasting.
Okay, so can we go ahead to send the general invitation out now?
Yes, that's the way we've been doing that since yesterday. We invited everybody, everyone that is in this part of the world. If you have access, you can follow us even online. We're going to be doing live broadcast of this event. And by the time you join us, you won't regret, because you'll find it quite entertaining as we're broadcasting the event live, the unveiling of the new digital multimedia studio. We'll be broadcasting live for the whole world to see as it proceeds.
Okay, now we can say this is a special invitation. The management of Super Media Communications Limited and Taraba New cordially invite you to the grand opening of Some TV Multimedia Digital Stadium, Saturday, 22nd of March 2025. Time is 10 a.m. at Some TV studios opposite Civil Service Commission, Amarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. And the special guest of honor is Dr. Abu Kefas, the governor of Taraba State. Guest of honor, Barrister Zainab Usman Jalingo, Honorable Commissioner of Information and Reorientation, Taraba State. And also invited is you. You're welcome to this event. So, well, let's get to down to the business
Of today, yeah. Okay, okay.
Okay, let's see. I can see the excitement is so much I don't even know what to do anymore. Let's look at the papers today. At the papers for today. Let me look at the Guardian newspaper. On the Guardian newspaper this morning, we have the headlines there, which says, okay, resilient path towards sustainable growth of 1 trillion economy. That is according to LEDU. And also another headline there says, assessing El-Rufai's revisionist politics and Tinubu's re-election chances in 2027. The major headline on the guidance is worries over huge investment, lean harvest. We also have discontent tunes in Rivers as residents await administrators' plan to restore peace. Another headline says, Kalu apologizes to court as trial resumes, plead not guilty to fresh charges. Another headline says, behold Nigeria's first LPG extraction plant gas to power project. Another headline says, one fear dead, 30 injured as Osun communities renew hostilities. That's it from on the front page of the Guardian. So that's it on the front page of the Guardian. So I would like to look at this story here. Kanu apologizes to court as trial resumes, plead not guilty to fresh charges. I think that this is in the right direction for Nnamdi Kanu, because the last time I was in court, his actions there to me was unbecoming of him, and I think for him to apologize, I think that will set a good precedent for him to for the case to continue, because it will be good for this since his goal is more or less he has been given a new judge, and then the case can continue, and then we can also fast track the case that he has.
Yes, at least the demands, that is part of his right as a Nigerian, requesting for the change of the judge, considering the fact that he's feeling the other judge is not being fair. So at least his fundamental human right has been accorded him accordingly, and there is a need for him to do what he just did. It's a step in the right direction, just like you said. That's a moving forward step, and we're looking forward to the judgment being given in good time so that we will know his fate, because I think the case has been prolonged for unnecessarily too long. That is what I think.
Okay, I think now that we have a new judge, and the case, fresh charges have been read against him, and he has pleaded not guilty. And we hope the case will come to a logical conclusion soon. What papers do you have with you there?
Okay, let's take a look at the Vanguard. Vanguard have NAFDAC destroyed fake drugs worth 1 trillion naira in Awka. And still on Kanu, there is a story on Kanu. Pledges not guilty before the new judge. There's one of the major stories on the Saturday Vanguard is PDP scribe, Supreme Court passes buck to party, nullifies lower court's verdict on Ayahu, fault judiciary's interference in party internal affairs. Odo Okoye and Anyanwo's camp all claim victory. Now the major story is South tackles Tinubu blow by blow. President lacks the power to sack elected governor by deputy governor and deputy governor and lawmakers. Brokered unrealistic peace accord between Governor Fubara and Wike. Do you think the peace brokered by the president is unrealistic?
Well, I think both parties, that's peace brokered if they have, since they've signed, they've appended their signatures to it, so the peace deal, and they all signed to it. I think it will have been gentlemanly of them to and if you look at the terms of those things, it will have brought them back to it will have been a restart, because okay, all the actions that you've both taken, the State House of Assembly should withdraw every impeachment plans against him. The commissioners that have resigned, their name should be submitted back to the State House of Assembly for them to be reconfined. And so there are a lot of just go back to where you were, and so that governance can start. And I think if they have gone back to where they were, they will have been able to start renegotiation. But as it is, on the part of the Fubara, he decided to renege. And even the members of the House of Assembly, I didn't see any concerted effort by them also to toe the path of peace. So it is not only the governor that reneged, although he played a major part in ensuring that the agreement was not met. And I think it has to do with advice he got from people around him who felt he should hold his own, he shouldn't back down. But I think in retrospect, if you look at that agreement, if they have worked on that agreement from both sides, they will have come to a conclusion in such a way that this wouldn't have happened.
Yesterday, there was this report of the sole administrator, announcing that the Rivers State has received the federal allocations. And if you remember how Barrister P.D. Pius pointed out the other day, he called to make analysis of the issues in Rivers State. He mentioned how the Supreme Court judgment holds it that as it stands, there is no government in Rivers State. That is insinuative of the fact that they will not be given allocation. So even if Fubara has continued to adhere to whatever it is that is contained in the peace agreement that was signed, there still wouldn't be allocation to the states.
No, there would. The peace agreement was made long ago, before the judgment of the peace agreement was made long ago. And if they have kept to this peace agreement,
their peace agreement was before the Supreme Court judgment.
Yeah, before the Supreme Court judgment.
So the Supreme Court judgment has, in one way or the other, instituted the state of emergency that was pronounced by the president.
Yes, it was, I think, with the pronouncement of the Supreme Court judgment, I think it laid the background for the president to decide that since now the Supreme Court has said if these conditions are not fulfilled, there is no government in Rivers State. I think that is what he used to decide that, okay, since the Supreme Court says these conditions must be fulfilled before we can agree that there's government in Rivers State, and it has not been fulfilled, then let's declare state of emergency.
Okay, now the issue I want us to take a look again on is the PDP scribe Supreme Court passes buck to party, nullifies lower court's verdicts on Onyawu, and faults the judiciary's interference in party internal affairs. This is new, actually, don't you think so? Because all the while I used to know that party's constitution is there, and you can use the party's constitution to go to court and secure a judgment concerning internal party crisis. Now, the way this judgment is, I think, I stand to be corrected, does it indicate that henceforth courts will not interfere in anything that has to do with party internal policies and other things like that? Or what does it mean?
Well, what I understand by this is that the court is making it clear that you have a constitution. You should abide by that constitution, and whatever the party decides is binding on you. You don't decide to go out of the court. So the court will still always play a part. But you can't go outside of the constitution of the court to be looking for Supreme Court technical, to be looking for the court to decide. So as it stands, it still takes it back to the PDP.
And
decide who is your secretary.
Considering that PDP now, as it stands, to a very large extent, has two factions, a faction that's supposed to do Okuyi and a faction that supports, because there's still on the support line here.
Now the party has to take a stand. The party has to take a stand.
The Damagum-led
party. It is, they recognize leadership of the party.
Which is Damagum. And the Board of Trustees.
Yes, and the Board of Trustees, the Board of Trustees, Damagum. But as it stands, there are also some, like, who is supposed to nominate the secretary, the national secretary. It's supposed, I think it's the South caucus because it was zoned there.
To the South caucus.
Those are the factors that we looked into to decide who is the authentic chairman, national secretary of the party. And if the decision is taken, it is binding on everyone.
Is it that? And I think there are some videos making the rounds yesterday how Anyanwu has returned to the office in Wadata Plaza where the PDP secretariat is, and has went to his office and was addressing, and was singing the song of Thanksgiving and other things like that. I saw it online yesterday.
It is their business. They have to clean up that. You can't say you're an opposition that wants to rescue the country, and you can rescue your Wadata Plaza as it is. Wadata Plaza is in a mess right now, so I think they should fix it. So while also trying to help us rescue the nation, they say charity begins at home. I think this is where the leaders of the PDP, the national leaders, those are the founding fathers, those are we've known, should come together and say, let us put an end to this mess going on in the PDP, and let us look for a solution to it, because we see them do well locally in some states like Taraba State. The PDP leadership is doing well, so I know within the PDP they still have leaders that can make this happen.
I think over to you now. I'm done with Saturday Vanguard.
Okay. And I forgot to congratulations to Nigeria. We defeated the Rwanda by 2-0, right there in front of their fans in Kigali. Victor Osimhen, the 10th minute and the 47th minute, scored two beautiful goals to seal the game for Nigeria.
Congratulations to Nigeria. We're actually moving forward, just like I predicted. I'm looking forward to us being at the that is World Cup finally. So keep soaring, Super Eagles. Kudos to Eric Shell. He has proven that so far so good. So let's wait how it goes. I think the next match is against Zimbabwe.
No, the next match is on Tuesday, and we assure you that right here from our Sun TV studio, just like we brought you analysis and the live match yesterday. We are also going to be bringing you the next match of the Super Eagles on Tuesday, right here from our studios from our digital studios in Jalingo, Taraba State. Now let us move to another paper, which is The Nation. The Nation newspaper has this headline say, IPOB Kanu rearraigned on treason charge before new judge, and also say apologizes for insulting court judge prosecuting lawyer. So another story here say Royal Rumble, Oluwo Oni clash over alleged detriment plot. There's a clash between that's a Royal Rumble between the Oluwo and the Oni of Ife.
That's in Osho State.
Yes, in Osho State. Another Oluwo is a paramount ruler of Iwo town, while the Oni of Ife is a paramount ruler of Ife, both in Osho State. We have this story again, Rivers emergency, IBA's direct payment of outstanding LG salaries, confirmed release of its head allocations, and legal expert backs Tinubu slams critics. That is also on The Nation newspaper. Another story on The Nation newspaper says Super Eagles revised World Cup hopes beat Rwanda 2-0.
It's quite a revival of hope, actually.
Yes, it is a revival. And we have this story here. Natasha raises fresh sexual harassment allegations against Akpabio. That is also on The Nation. But the major story on The Nation here is PDP crisis. Anyanwu triumphs, returns as party national secretary. That is on page 5. And you have Supreme Court reverses judgment sacking him as scribe. Ologun Nagba Uche Okoye remains national secretary. Vet is confirmed, issue not judicial matter. So the both parties are claiming, Anyanwu is claiming to be the national.
But Olunagba, what is it called? Olugunagba is
Ologunagba.
Is okay? Is the publicity secretary, I think, of PDP.
Yes.
And does his statements now carry any credence, considering that they say it is an internal party affairs? Who is supposed to speak on who will be the authentic secretary?
Well, it is not what to speak, actually. It is what the party decides.
So who is the party as it stands? Is it not the Olunagu?
I think it's the National Executive Council that will decide, and whatever statements they sign. The publicity secretary will speak. If he speaks as the publicity secretary, but what he's speaking is not endorsed by the party, it holds no ground. I think what holds ground is what the party, the organ responsible signs and releases passes time. Yes, conflict. I think PDP really needs to see that. And this Supreme Court judgment, I think it makes them, it brings them back to where we were. You have to resolve this case. Just if you don't resolve it, there is no court judgment that will resolve it. So now it is clear that there is no hiding place for anybody. You must come back to the table to sit down and resolve this.
I've been asking this question severally. Do you see PDP getting reconciled before 2027 election? Or is it a way of saying that, okay, PDP has to be disbanded and not...
Okay, yes, I think they have the opportunity to come back if they want to. But let us go for a short break when we come back. The morning show continue.
To uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC. The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website to report any suspicions of illicit financial activities. Call.
It's the weekend edition of the morning show, and today happens to be a very, very great day for Some TV, because today is the day we are going to be launching our multimedia digital studio right here in Jalingo, Taraba State. And I'm still here with Mr. Iradan, the Director of News and Current Affairs on Some TV. So right now we are going to be coming back home. We are going to go to the Taraba News Weekender. The Taraba News Weekender is from the stables of Taraba News. Taraba News is also part of the Some TV family.
Shall we say it's the sister agency or the mother agency?
Some TV. Yes, yes, we would say that. So on the Taraba News Weekend, we have the story, Governor Kefa's calls for collaborative action against emerging health threats in Taraba State. That is on page 2 of the Taraba News Weekend. Also, UMC annual conference, Church holds roadblock across Jalingo to affirm its presence in the face of persecution. That is the UMCN annual conference. The church held the walk yesterday through the city of Jalingo to affirm its presence in the face of persecution. That's on page 3 of the story of the Taraba News Weekend. Also on the Taraba News Weekend, Taraba Nigeria Union of Teachers appeals to Governor Kefas to clear outstanding former salary arrears of teachers. That is on page 5 of Taraba News Weekend. Also, we have Taraba PDP Mon Right Honorable Simon Shimpu, the former Speaker of Taraba State House of Assembly. I think it's from Kunini.
Yes.
Representing Kunini.
Loud too.
Yes. So rest in perfect peace. And also on the Taraba Weekend, I think we also have this special invitation from Sun TV to the grand opening of the Sun TV Multimedia Digital Studios. That is what you find on the Taraba News Weekend. So looking at the stories, Governor Kefas calls for collaborative action against emerging health threats in Taraba State. I think that's a good one from the governor because there are a lot of threats from Lassa fever, from other health issues that we have in Taraba. Malaria is always there. And I think this collaborative effort, I think, is with the Ministry of Health, the Federal Ministry of Health. And there was a visitation. We visited the Minister of Health, and they had this collaboration, this discussion collaborating Taraba State. So do you think this will bring up new ways in which we are going to, the health sectors will be run in Taraba State?
Yes, you see, the report said the health of humans, animals, the environment is deeply interconnected. So if you begin to look at health challenges from the perspective where the interconnected nature of life is, which will go a long way in keeping us safe. You know, at times we seem to ignore some aspects of where these sicknesses come from. If you keep dirty environments, rodents thrive in bushes. And there are instances where you will see right in the middle of an area, there will be an abandoned place where rodents are susceptible to thrive. Now, if you begin to take care of those things, look at the environment, look at the way it is connected to animals and the way it is connected to human beings. For instance, if you keep pets, there's a way your pets can go outside and bring some germs and disease right into the house where you have been keeping sure that it is safe. So if we look at it from this perspective, it will go a long way at keeping us safe as a community and as a state.
Okay, I think that is good. Another story here says Taraba NUT appeals to Governor Kefas to clear outstanding 4 months salary arrears of teacher. I think the government should ensure that these arrears are clear because the teachers they are the ones that teach the future. They train those that will be the future of Taraba, and whatever it is, whether they are teachers or the mechanics, as long as every laborer deserves his wages. And I think 4 months is too long for someone to stay without his wages. I think the government needs to look into this and ensure that they are paid their arrears and are paid as at when due. So we're calling on the government to please see to the demands of the city and the news demand that they deserve to be paid and they should deserve to be paid on time. But what do you feel?
There's this thing has been reoccurring. You will notice that the primary school teacher salary has been there. You will see it coming up from time to time. So I think something is fundamentally wrong somewhere. There is a need for a proactive measure to be taken concerning this matter. Go to the root of the crisis and see what is it that is causing this thing to keep coming up after some time. You discover that when Governor Kefas came on board, he offset some. We thought this problem will not resurface again, but it is still coming up from time to time. So there is a need for the authorities to look at it. Is it the education authorities or this state primary education board, whatever it is, there is a need for whosoever is responsible for this to look at it critically, give it a permanent solution such that if everyone is collecting a salary in the state, primary school teachers should not be left out. Gone are the days where they will say teachers' reward is in heaven. It is not, we have outgrown that generation now. Okay, if teachers' reward is in heaven, how come the private school teachers are not being owed salary? They are teachers too. So there is need for government to sit up and find a lasting solution to this problem.
Yes, obviously there's a need for us to find a lasting solution to the problem of teachers' salary, not only in Taraba State, but everywhere. You find out there's always issue of primary, especially primary school teachers, and they are primary to education for any society. And also we have this story, UMCN annual conference, Church holds road walk across Jalingo to reaffirm his presence in the face of persecution. Are they persecuted?
Yeah, it depends on the way they want to see it. That they are having disagreement with some people according to what they believe is their doctrines and teaching. I don't think it is persecution should be the right word to be used. I think it is just they are doing the right thing, creating an awareness to let people know that whatever it is that has been said concerning the church is not actually like that. This is a church that has been existing for some time, for some years now, but because of one or two issues, another church has sprung out of it. Two.
What about the UMCN Southern Conference led by Reverend
Micah Dopa?
Is it not part of, didn't it spring out of the whole UMCN body?
That is it. So two other churches have come out of it. But we're looking at a situation where peace will be returned and normalcy, all these crises, killings that is coming out as a result of the crisis should not reoccur again. We pray that final peace will return.
Okay, we pray that final peace return to the UMCN and to Taraba as a whole. And with this, we've come to the end of the show for today. And we once again, we cordially invite you to the grand opening of Sun TV Multimedia Digital Studio. Time is 10 a.m. today at our studios opposite Civil Service Commission, Taraba State on Amarua Way. So we have come to the end, and today we have the opportunity to meet all our staffs and everybody involved in the production, and also working behind the scene and in front of the camera on Sun TV. You have a wonderful weekend. We are waiting for you to come because this event is specially for you. Thank you, Mr. Eradane.
Thank you very much. I'm always happy to be here and make an analysis beside you.
Okay, I'm also happy. So I look forward to seeing you. When you see me, say hello to me, and I'll say hello to you. I'll get to know you too. Just I know you've known me for months now. So thank you. I remain Abraham Joda. Stay tuned as we continue our other programs.